Hello everybody, it is Carly here, and I'm back after once again neglecting my channel for pretty much the entire year, and what else is new? But anyway, yeah, I'm back. I did not do a 31 days of horror, which, oh yeah, by the way, I showered, and I'm definitely in my pajamas right now, but, and my hair is definitely wet, but besides that, I didn't do 31 days of horror. I don't think I did it last year either. I just didn't feel like it. If I'm being completely honest. But I've come to find that I really like Christmas horror movies more than Halloween time horror movies. Now, 31 Days of Horror, those don't have to be set on Halloween or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just come to find that there's a lot more Christmas horror films that I get excited about rewatching every year, and or just like finding new ones and stuff like that. And I thought it'd be fun to do a 25 days of Christmas horror here on the channel. I know some people have done that before. JP and I, back to that year, like probably 2017, like around when we first started, hanging out and stuff like that, we tried to do a 12 days of Christmas horror that I think we did on his channel, and we completely failed at it. I think we made like 7 videos, but he only uploaded 5, and it was just, it didn't work out. But thought I could maybe do one here on this channel if I pre-record some and stuff like that, so I'm gonna try it out. And the first one up that I did, it's gonna be completely random. It's gonna be, some will be ones that are new to me, some will be low budget, some will be high budget, some will be favorites, whatever happens, happens. So the first one I did, I went on streaming on Tubi. I decided to see what they had on there, and I didn't really know what to like look for. I wish Tubi had, like, it would be cool if they do have categories, but not like overly specific categories. It'd be cool if they had like holiday horror or something like that, or even just like holiday. I don't even think they have like a holiday section or anything like that on there. But so I typed in Krampus because Krampus movies, I know, like, got a bunch of ripoffs after Krampus came out back in, I think that was like 2015 that movie came out, which is crazy. It's almost been 10 years. But so I typed that in just for fun, and I clicked on the first one that was up, and that was a movie called Krampus Unleashed from 2016, I believe. And I gave it a watch. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about here. Krampus Unleashed, it was essentially about a family. They are going to, it's one of the desert areas. I forget if it was like Arizona or Nevada. I want to say, or yeah, I don't know. One of those states that obviously it's not Christmassy at all. So right off the bat, it's kind of weird like that because there's no snow. Obviously, it's deserted. You see cactuses and stuff in the background. But the kids in the movie do address that. They're like, man, it doesn't feel like Christmas. Because basically the family is going to visit their grandparents, or yeah, and they haven't seen them in years. For some reason they were like estranged. I forget why, or if they even really go into that, but they go to visit them, and then of course it's like a mom, dad, and their 2 kids, and then the mom's brother and his family, his annoying teenage, immature, or disrespectful son, and his wife are also coming to be with the grandma, and they're all going to be together on Christmas. So yeah, this one's full-blown like Krampus ripoff in that respect. Same plot line, basically. A bunch of family members get together that kind of don't even jive that well. You got like an annoying, disrespectful teen character who the parents have no control over. Then you have the other kids that are a little more mellow and cool and stuff, but the boy's kind of like a dork and is getting picked on by the cousin, stuff like that. So you have that, and at the start of the movie, you do see this Krampus character get basically unleashed. And to be honest, I forget exactly how he even got unleashed. There's like these guys at the beginning who are rummaging around in the woods, and then something or other happens, and then this ridiculous looking it's pretty much just a dude wearing, makeup and like the horns and hair, like done, it looked rather funny, cheap and stuff like that. So I did get a chuckle out of that. So, they unleash that, and of course, then ends up happening upon this family and terrorizing them and killing them one by one. So, anyway, the movie, like I said, very much a ripoff of the theatrical film we got back in 2015. But with that being said, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. They at least tried to give the character something. Like I said, the one cousin is obnoxious and annoying, and has a few decent lines here and there. And then the parents are whatever. Like there's this funny part where the mom, her husband, goes to shake the mom's brother's hand, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Dave, how are you doing?" And the guy's like, "It's David." And he keeps correcting people throughout the movie. Like he's one of those douchebags. It's like, "It's David. I go by my full name. I don't go by the nickname version," type of thing. So, I thought that was funny. The movie's not great. It's there's decent gore, actually. That's another thing too. Like there's really decent bloody makeup effects and stuff like that. And I think they do well with the kills. They definitely deliver on that, which is, watching a horror movie, that's one of the main things you can ask for, if nothing else. So I appreciated that. One thing, it's one of those things where like characters are getting killed. Spoiler alert. Pretty much everyone like gets killed for the most part by the end of this movie, and that includes like the parents of these kids. And the kids, they find out it's like, oh, mom and dad are dead, and they're kind of just like, what? And then like they kind of just go on with their lives like nothing. It just seems like nothing happened. That always peeves me in movies, because I don't know, I don't handle death very well, especially if it were to be one of my parents, and especially if they got murdered in a horrendous way, and especially if I saw the aftermath and saw like their body parts laying everywhere. I think I would be a little more upset, but whatever, you can't, I mean, that's just, I get it, you have to move the plot along. You can't just have characters sitting there crying and mourning for the rest of the however long runtime. But it's just something that's always like funny to me, especially little kids are just like, they're just like, oh damn, mom's dead, and I'm like 10, but like whatever. So there's that, and then there's like this ridiculous scene where basically one character is trying to save everybody, and he gets them all in the car, and he starts driving erratically, like super fast down the road. This is another annoying thing in movies, like people that panic and drive crazy. But in this moment, it was like, I could see like when the killer's like right outside your car window, and you are scared, so you drive away really fast and then wreck or something and completely blow your escape plan. I could see that, you panic. In this movie, like, the killer wasn't even, like, there in that moment when they drive away, and this guy's, like, speeding, and then everyone in the car is like, slow down, you're gonna kill us. And then he wrecks into a barrier, and all he does is, he doesn't even, the car doesn't look totaled or anything like that, but one of the characters dies in the accident, and it's, I couldn't help but laugh at it, because it's supposed to be a dramatic moment, but it was, just the wreck there, there's no way that character would have died and stuff like that. So just funny things like that that I thought were not great, but for the sake of entertainment, I was entertained. I will say that. So again, to kind of wrap it up, not the worst thing ever. Decent gore. The acting is here and there. It's a little iffy from some of the actors and decent from other ones, so it's kind of a mixed bag when it comes to that. Dialogue isn't the best or most unique, and of course the storyline is not unique or original at all, really. But besides that, it was cool. It was fine. I enjoyed my time with it. Didn't think it was fantastic. Wouldn't really recommend it unless you're trying to watch every Krampus movie ever made, which, I don't know, maybe I'll try to do that on this series. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for that one, I would give that a 5.5 out of 10. So yeah, not the best movie ever, but entertaining if you're into those types of movies, which I have become more open-minded to, lower budget movies and just cheesy ripoffs and stuff like that. As I've gotten older, I've very much changed I used to really, when I started this channel, I was real into depressing, super deep meaning horror movies and stuff like that, and now I'm they depress me too much, so I goofier stuff. So I don't know, that's just, yeah, I've evolved, and maybe for the worst, maybe for the best, I don't know. I still like movies though. So anyway, yeah, 5.5 5.5 out of 10 for Krampus Unleashed. This video is almost 10 minutes long, so sorry about that, guys. This was just like the intro one, so I'll try to, you know, speed things up in the ones to come, but hope you guys enjoyed these videos and hope you have a good Christmas season, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 2.